Good morning. So I did want to start off today. It is Saturday. So today we got another Bethesda thing. Except for this time, it might not be as bad as what you think it normally is. Bethesda bans Fallout 76 players for life after shocking in-game homophobic attack. And of course, I'm going to put the articles in the description. You can go down and check them out yourself. Basically, I'm just going to give you a rundown really quick because it's kind of long for something that kind of seems like it's normal on video game platforms. But this AJ, please, AJPLS, he was playing with a couple of his buddies on Fallout 76. He goes in, and these other group of people come up to him and start talking to him. Now, if you don't know, there is no push to talk or anything like that. You have to literally go into your settings and then mute every single person down your list, which most people don't do. So this person came in and tried to kill him and his group, shouting homophobic remarks and just being very uncalled for. Well, they ended up going through and griefing him after, it takes forever to kill someone who doesn't fight back. But he figured that they would just go away, but they didn't. They ended up killing him. I will say, if you're going to watch the video, it does have strong language to it. But basically, they became wanted because they sat there and griefed and griefed and griefed, tried killing him over and over. And so that was that. Basically, you can check out the footage in the link below. I don't think that is very necessary. Bethesda went and banned them for 3 days and then turned around to them and banned them for life. Do I feel like they should have been banned for life for saying homophobic things? I don't. Do I think that they should have got like a voice ban or a temporary ban? I do agree. If you've ever played Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, when the internet first came out, when streamlined online gaming was the thing, you got in a Modern Warfare 2 match, you got into any type of online match, you're gonna hear people say rude remarks. Now, it's up to you whether you're gonna take it or not. It's up to you whether you're gonna be upset about it or feel a certain way or get upset. Now, it's not that hard to hit the ban button or the mute button on these people. It's not that hard to switch servers. It's not that hard to block them for a session, which literally means if they end up back into your server, you don't see them. They can't see you. So, I think this guy went a little too far. I think Bethesda themselves went too far. I mean, I know that they're trying to make a point, cyberbullying is bad, blah, 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 but come on. Come on. So here we have another one, and I play Siege a lot. I really do enjoy Siege. I'm excited for the new season to come out. But this team, I'll read it. It's from Norway. A group of students in Norway thought it would be funny to sign up and compete in a Rainbow Six Siege, which is a game that they've barely played. At one of the region's biggest seasonal esports events, DreamHack Winter 2019, the stunt worked. What they didn't do it as a stunt. Basically, what they did was they went in there and they were going for that was going to be their field trip over there, and they were going for a CS:GO competition. Well, while they were there, they said, well, why not just sign up for this Rainbow Six Siege competition, because we're gonna lose. We're gonna get handed to us. We're gonna flunk out. It'd just be funny. Turns out not a lot of people signed up. And now we're going to be competing against veteran teams on stage this weekend. So, team member Emil Berglund, hopefully I got the name right, posted about an unexpected turn of events in the Rainbow Six Siege subreddit earlier in the week, explaining that he and his teammates attend a folk high school, which is a community college, whose upcoming class trip was to this weekend's DreamHack I don't know how to say that, but it's in Sweden. While he and his classmates normally compete in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, that portion of the event is invite only. Rainbow Six Siege, however, had open qualifiers, so they signed up to have a laugh, thinking that they were going to get trashed in the first game anyways. However, today, our captain got a phone call from the people in charge of the tournaments, and apparently there were no qualifiers because a few teams entering, he said, or such few teams entering, so basically there wasn't enough people in there. He then told us that we had to have to compete in the pro tournament on stage instead, so now we're 5 boys who've barely played in Rainbow Six Siege. waiting to see if we have to face G2, Liquid, or any other 10 pro teams in this tournament. The team is seeded into the Group C. While it's less competitive than Group A, which hosts the 2018 Invitational competitions, Pentasports Mini Golf Gutta lost their first match against SSG without scoring a single point. An underdog esports story in the making, it is not. But watching scrubs get hosed can prove to be entertaining in its own right, and a nice reminder that yes, being a pro team does mean something. DreamHack will be home to a bunch of other tournaments besides CSGO and Rainbow Six, including Dragon Ball FighterZ, Super Smash Bros., Melee, schedules and live streams over the event's website. There's a link here. Of course, I'm going to put the link to this in the description. Tekken's World Championship, and so on and so forth. So all these other tournaments. But basically, group of kids playing around ended up making a huge decision. But that is it. If you like the video, you can comment, like, subscribe. I'll be bringing all other news if I get it, when I get it, and how I get it. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great weekend.